Look, man, I just got up out this gym for a leg day, and I I can say this with 100% certainty. It's one of those days where I just feel blessed to wake up, be able to breathe, and be able to lift some heavy ass weight. Because it's not, look, I'm gonna be honest. I've been lifting for a few years, at least 9, 10, 11 years. I've been lifting for 11 years, all in different capacities, whether it's for strength training or if it's for athletics or for bodybuilding or powerlifting, whatever it may be. I've been lifting for 9 years, and it's not every day that I am ecstatic to go to the gym and lift, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, especially on those hard days, those hard weeks, I don't feel like going to the gym, you know what I'm saying? I feel like just sitting at home and doing jack all, you know? If I'm going to work every day and I'm dog tired because I worked 50, 60 hours in a week, that's not me flexing how many hours in a week I work. I'm just saying, if that happens, I don't feel like going to the gym. And sometimes I don't. I'm going to be honest. Sometimes I don't go to the gym during those times because I am so tired. And sometimes I'm just not in the mood. You know, I have the energy, but I'm just not in the mood to go to the gym. It happens, you know what I'm saying? And this is somebody who lives for the love of the game, you know? Whether it's for bodybuilding or powerlifting, one way or another, I lift in some capacity, driven towards one of those goals, you know? I don't have a goal of, trying to lose a lot of weight and get healthier, you know? Look, you know, it's like a goal for sport kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's people that are in the gym because they want a better lifestyle, they want a better health system, you know, they want a better heart, they want to lose weight. And for those people, keep going, you know what I'm saying? It feels super hard because if you're not lifting for the love of the game and you're lifting for one of those other goals, you know, it's less of like, man, I love to lift and I love to exercise. It's more of like I want to be better. I want to be healthier. I want to feel better about myself. I want my body to feel better. I want to stop hurting when I wake up in the morning, you know? I want to be able to run longer, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? You remind yourself of those goals, and that's impressive. I'm going to be honest. I have an utmost respect for people that have lost a serious amount of weight or people that are dedicated to losing weight currently, you know what I'm saying? It's different, you know what I'm saying? And I've lifted to lose weight for a different goal of like bodybuilding. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I don't want to be healthier. I do cardio because I want to keep a healthy heart. You know what I'm saying? If I say that one more time, check me though. But I lift because I want better joints. Sometimes, you know, the joints get a little stress on them, they get hurt. I understand that. Just, it's not every day that you're going to want to go to the gym. You're going to want to get in there and you want to put in work. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you don't just love lifting. And it's for some people, they haven't had the lifestyle where they grew up exercising, they grew up lifting, you know what I'm saying? I said it again, guys. But, so it's harder to integrate that later in your life. I grew up doing this, you know? This is something that's been ingrained in me since I was in 4th or 5th grade when I started playing football and I started working out. All the way up until before high school, and I started getting high school workouts, and I used an actual gym, you know? I now lift because at this point, on the hard days where I don't want to get to the gym, it's more of part of the routine, and it's something that I know that I have to get done. But on days like today, I am blessed and thankful that I got to lift because I went a little bit more old school today, you know? I recorded maybe 2 sets of the entire workout. Those probably won't ever come out. And I focused less on like, all right, this exercise is going to help this muscle grow the best. This exercise is going to do this. I just wanted to lift some freaking weight, you know? So I did some seated hamstring curls like I normally do to start every leg day. And then I went to go do some Smith machine squats. The Smith machine wasn't open. I wasn't waiting. I said, fuck it. I'm going to go do some barbell squats. Crazy idea, right? Crazy. Barbell squats. For bodybuilding, for hypertrophy, it's been vaulted, man. It's not worth it. It was fun as hell. I'm not gonna lie. I threw on some weight on the bar. Not a lot of weight. Especially because I don't do squat patterns all the time because my knee has been messed up for the longest time, and I'm now figuring out how to fix it. And it felt great today, and I squatted, and you know what? It just set the tone for the rest of the workout. I did 3 or 4 more exercises after that. It set the damn tone. I felt like on fire, dude. Like I was just like lifting with a passion. You know what I'm saying? And getting there is challenging. But when you get there, when you have those days, it feels almost euphoric to be able to get up, get out, and do that type of stuff. And I'm happy that I did today. So for people that, don't feel like going to the gym, or like today's a tough day, or you don't know how to get into the gym because you don't enjoy it, remind yourself of why you're doing it, right? Because for me, love of the game. And maybe you'll fall in love with it as well. You'll find yourself actually enjoying your exercise, because at the end of the day, if you're not enjoying your training, I'm not saying you have to enjoy it every day, but at the end of the day, if you're not enjoying your training, if you work out 365 times in a year, that's once every day doing an exercise of some sort, and you don't enjoy a single one of those, first of all, I'm gonna clap it up to you, because like that's some dedication to lift every day and not enjoy it. But for most people, if you're not enjoying it, you're not going to want to go. You're not going to lift every day. Sometimes you're going to start skipping, and then you're going to fall back out of the habit. You're going to forget why you're doing it. So finding a way to enjoy your exercises, peak. You have to do it. You have to get to that point, because enjoying your training is something that you should focus on more than what exercise is going to hit this muscle the best. Because I've seen a video of someone saying, I don't enjoy training. I don't enjoy doing the exercise that I'm doing, but I do it because it's the best at this, the best at this. I'm not saying don't throw those in, right? If you have a goal, especially for like bodybuilding or powerlifting, and there's an exercise that maybe you don't enjoy, but you got to do it, you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? But the whole workout shouldn't be like that. That is insanity. That's insanity, And if you still continue and you do that every day, or however often you can, and you just don't enjoy it and you continue doing it, congratulations to you. But there's got to be some enjoyment there, whether it's getting to the point where, like, getting to your goal, that'll be your satisfaction, your enjoyment. Man, every day can't be like that for me. And sometimes there's weeks where I don't want to train. It's tough as hell. But you gotta find some way to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? There's some times where I'm in the middle of a workout and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna hit 2 more sets and go home. And I've done that before. But letting that define me and letting that continue, letting that become a habit is not something that I'm too keen of, So for those people that don't feel like lifting right now, or don't feel like getting into it because it's not something you enjoy, find something you enjoy about it. Find that goal that's going to make you enjoy it, And it makes it a whole lot easier. So other than that, it's my little rant, bro. I'm off this was like a passion-filled rant of some sort. It's not even a rant because there was nothing negative in it. It's just passion-filled because, damn, I enjoyed today. And I hope that some people can get started on their journey or continue their journey and find enjoyment in what they're doing, whether it be work, your health, your exercise, your goals, whatever it is, man. I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.